Hi, my name is Dr. Rizwan Sheikh. First of all, my heart goes out to the people of Florida for the stress and anxiety that they have been going through. As we all know, the devastation was caused by Hurricane Milton. Many people have been displaced from their homes and businesses. So my prayers and support are with the people of Florida. I received numerous phone calls and emails from friends and colleagues and clients who read my book titled Blue Shark Team Building, Leading High Performance Teams During a Crisis. A few days back, I wondered who would want to read my book, but to my surprise, many people have not only read the book, but they also expressed their gratitude for documenting lessons learned from COVID-19, which are applicable to any organizational crisis, including cyber attacks, network security breaches, healthcare crises, floods, or hurricanes. So I decided to record this video to assist leaders and business in both the public and private sectors facing various organizational crises. During COVID-19, we learned 10 strategies that can be very helpful in overcoming the challenges and risks posed by any crisis. You can read the details in my book, but for a quick overview, you can watch this video. So without further ado, here are the 10 strategies for dealing with any sort of crisis. Strategy number 1, appreciation and recognition of team members. Leaders can begin with appreciation and recognition of their team members. It's very important that we as leaders recognize everyone's efforts and express our appreciation, especially during a crisis. This can serve as a significant morale booster and help bring everyone together. Strategy number 2, provide support to team members. During COVID-19, we discovered that it was essential for leaders to offer support to team members, including emotional, logistical, and professional assistance. As we found, people may not ask for support during a crisis, but they can definitely benefit from it when offered. Strategy number 3, involve team members in the decision-making process. This is critical. Involving team members in the decision-making process is paramount, especially since quick decisions are often required during a crisis. Research studies have shown that as a leader, you may not always be able to make the right decision on your own, particularly in a challenging situation. So involving your team is beneficial as it provides support, ideas, and suggestions. Ultimately, the decisions you make as a leader are more likely to be accepted by the team. So more importantly, the responsibility for the decision will be shared, which can mitigate any potential fallout if the outcome does not meet expectations. Strategy number 4, assign new responsibilities to team members during a crisis. You would be amazed at the amount of talent present in your team and organization, especially during a crisis. Research shows that during a crisis, many people want to help and volunteer. They do not mind taking on new responsibilities. We found that people who might not have volunteered otherwise stepped up during the crisis because they wanted to help and alleviate the pain and suffering of others. So do assign responsibilities, or I should say new responsibilities, to team members. Strategy number 5, conduct team building sessions and exercises. I'm often asked, Dr. Rizwan, why would you want to conduct team building sessions and exercises during a crisis? Who would have the time to do that? However, research has shown that it is extremely important to bring your team together to discuss how you can cope with the crisis as a group. When you come together as a team and discuss the issues, it helps strengthen team cohesion. So it's very important. Strategy number 6, instill joy and happiness. Some people might have asked, how can you instill joy and happiness during a crisis? Well, you can win people's hearts by helping them. Providing food and shelter to those in need can bring happiness and joy to their faces. Similarly, you can support your team members who may also be affected by the stress and anxiety caused by the crisis. As a result, everyone takes ownership of the issues and works together to develop solutions quickly. Thus, team building sessions and exercises are essential during a crisis. Strategy number 7, adapt with tenacity and consistency. You want to be persistent and consistent. You want your team to adapt and stay focused. As a leader, you need to have a firm resolve to deal with the crisis. While we must be careful with change and adaptation, in general, we don't have much choice during a crisis or national emergency, but we have to adapt and change how we do things, no matter how difficult or unpleasant it may be. Strategy number 8, employee potential, empowerment, and happiness. Research studies have shown that employee empowerment, happiness, and potential can lead to creativity, motivation, and innovation, which in turn lead to high performance teams and organizations. So empower your team members to make decisions during crisis. It can not only boost employee morale, but it will also lead to creativity and efficient as well as effective decision making. Strategy number 9, inclusion and diversity. Inclusion and diversity are extremely important during a crisis because you want to ensure that people from all walks of life across the organization, regardless of their gender, age, race, or color, are involved in the brainstorming and decision-making process. You would be pleasantly surprised to see how quickly issues can be resolved when diversity and inclusion are practiced. With diversity and inclusion, you benefit from out-of-the-box thinking because of the variety of ideas. Therefore, diversity and inclusion are very important during crisis. You want to include everyone, as this is one of the most effective strategies for coping with the crisis. Strategy number 10, building trust. Building trust between the leader and the team, as well as between the team and the organization, is crucial for successfully creating and leading a team during a crisis. If employees and team members don't trust the organization, they won't trust the leaders either. Without trust, employees' performance, productivity, and creativity are hampered. If employees trust their leaders and organizations, they are willing to go the extra mile to resolve issues, which is essential during a crisis. So those were the 10 strategies that we discovered during COVID-19 that were critical for overcoming crisis and the risks associated with it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please share it with other colleagues and friends and kindly hit the like button. Thank you.